as we said, for the past 10, 11, 12 weeks, it doesn't matter. I think it's more than 2 months. We are willing to go long in this market. We will start with the CFTC report this week also. Constantly, if you see the latest updates, I have created this long versus short position chart because we have enough data to start working with. Remember, nothing is written in stone. It doesn't matter. The market won't respect anything of that. Most of the times, I am expecting the prices to go significantly lower. This week, based on the sentiment and based on the facts, the commercial are keep shorting the Bitcoin. However, they stopped. Let's say that the short position are more than the long. I mean, this is constantly, let's say on average, long position versus short position. For these 2 months, they are keep shorting the Bitcoin. Of course, I'm not saying anything new based on what happened. However, remember what we've said and what we've keep saying. The commercial start to equalizing, let's say, the position. This doesn't mean that they won't short it anymore. Again, remember what we've said. This is a series about trading. So trading is risky as hell. So I have to throw this disclaimer. Even though I've said many times, do not trade any real money, that because it's very risky, especially when you are dealing with leverage. I'm willing to open two long position initially. I'm not sure about the third one. If you remember, people that are still watching the series from the first episodes, my initial long position was at 28,100. I'm using spread and leverage. So remember that the spread will adjust based on the leverage. The bigger the leverage, the bigger the spread, and so on. This is also depends on your broker and what you are willing to trade. You don't have to trade. Trading is very risky, so you don't have to do that. I've got many questions about some altcoins and so on. However, you should know that the leader of the market is the Bitcoin. So most likely they will follow. Market will follow the Bitcoin. So far, this is the data we have. We cannot make an analysis on the cryptocurrencies. I mean, they are thousands, and in my opinion, it's not worth the risk due to lack of fundamental analysis, as I've said many times. However, I still believe I can enter a trade. Remember, we are trading a real account. I will make another video covering another subject. However, in our real account, we are still growing. We are long on oil, Luni, and so on. We short the USD CAD. For this series, for the Bitcoin series, again, thank you very much for your support. I'm still trying to get a trade every week. I'm trying to get an episode every week. However, this is not possible to do it every week. I will open now the technical chart. Before I dive to the technical analysis, based on the sentiment analysis, the most important thing that has changed so far is that the non-commercial, the retailers, start losing faith, let's say, in the currency. They are start shorting more. However, we are keep tracking the commercial. These are the big boys. I mean, these are the most important. They consist of institution, let's say. So most likely we will follow them. However, this doesn't mean that they do not do mistakes. Everyone does mistakes. We don't know if the prices will go to these levels. My initial trade would start from 28K if you search back my previous episodes. However, we adjust that based on retracement and extensions because we have a new ascending channel. So I still believe that the prices will go significantly lower. I will open my MT4 platform. Now on the MT4 platform, I will open the Bitcoin. Remember the levels we have drawn. These are exactly the same that we did the previous week. So you know how the channels work. This is a good time if you wanted to buy. However, I do not recommend any buy position at this level. I am sure that the prices will go significantly lower, and these are my initial targets. Let's say that I will start going my long position. Of course, I'm not sure about the spread. We discussed that before. I still believe that the trend will keep going to the downside. So I strongly recommend to not open any long position yet. However, you could do that because you could have a good risk reward ratio going for the long side. However, in these cases, remember what we've said in channels and so on. It's good to follow the trend. So in this case, I would recommend a short position at this point, at these levels. Of course, what I'm saying in every video, I will keep saying also in that. Do not attempt to copy or make any trades with any real money and so on. The reason behind it is that 90% of the traders are losing money. They are confident that they can win the market. However, they cannot. We have said that many times. You need to adjust your stop losses, gather all the information you can to make a trade. However, even if you are 100% sure, or maybe 200% sure, it doesn't matter. You still might you might lose the trade. So many of the traders that request my help, not only mine, but if you go in a simple, let's say, site with them, or if you just search on Reddit, you'll see that most of the traders suffer. The reason is that they are getting revenge trades. They are trying to get back what they lost, but this is impossible. If you see that you are keep losing, stick on the demos. If you cannot do that, if you cannot understand the market and so on, the reasoning behind it, so you don't have to trade. No one forces you to trade. If you want to take a break, also take a break. For this week, I still believe that the prices will go lower. I will average my position. Also, I will enter. Remember what we've said, that the market has no rules. Most likely, even though I cannot predict the market correctly. Also, if you check my previous episodes, you will check exactly what I've said. That the prices will start falling at this point. However, I didn't take a short position. I'm not willing to take a short position yet. I will take a big long position. I mean, in duration. Imagine that I'm not quite sure how long these episodes will last. I'm willing to go into the trade. I don't think that the prices will stop at the previous structure. For sure, I think that they will penetrate. And this is the reason that I will get into the market much later than we are expecting, and so on. You can cross-check my previous episodes. I'm not a wizard. From at least the technical part shows that the market will go lower in the daily. Remember what we've said about the charts, about the time zones and so on. So this might become a bit confusing in the beginning. Also, if you check the lines, you need to be tight with your lines. However, you might get confused. Imagine that when the prices back then at some previous week, you might have an asymmetrical. And as the time goes by, this becomes a channel. So this is how trading works. There is nothing crystal clear that you will be able to spot. But I can guarantee that experience and a lot of practice will make you identify the phenomenon and the trend lines. Of course, they don't mean a lot if you are not able to combine much more information. Unfortunately, for the Bitcoin, again, I'm not a fan. I do not trade it. I'm not willing to trade it. But I've got so many questions from people that are asking me about that, so I've got into that trade. Again, thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for watching my videos. I will try to make, let's say, a video every week for the Bitcoin. I'm still also having the Forex debind. However, I need to gather enough data, because there are still people out there, they say that they can beat the market, like using an RSI or a MACD or whatever. Do not follow these guys unless they have some proven trading history, which I doubt. In any case, again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your subscription also. Don't forget the giveaway that we have for both accounts, for the Bitcoin account and the main account we are trading for the past 2 years. Again, thank you very much. Trade safe, and I hope I'll see you in the future.